Well, hello and welcome to another haul video by AntiquesArena. My name's Walter O'Neill. Welcome to 2023. This is my first video of the new year. What can I say? As you know, my car boot sale season has shut down because most of my locals shut down with the weather. So, I know. So it is purely a charity shop haul. And as you know, I don't really like buying from charity shops, but that's what we got today. The quality of stock isn't the same from a charity shop as it is from antique dealers and car boot sales and things, but I have managed to pick some very interesting things up. So it's going to be a bit of a vlog, a little bit of a haul, and just nice to get back to it. Now, where have I been? The last videos I put out were Christmas Day. I put a few videos out just to keep a few of the elderly and single followers I have company on Christmas Day, because I know it can be a very lonely time of year. Then we had New Year's Eve. Then it was my birthday on January the 1st. Then it was my daughter's birthday on January the 2nd. And the reason I've been gone for a month is we paid to have solar panels fitted on the house. So in October, I think it was October, I phoned a roofer out and said, look, we've got solar panels coming end of January, beginning of February. I said, I need a new roof before the middle of January so they can get the scaffolding away and everything ready for the solar panels. Yeah, no problem at all. They promised me £8,000 was one quote, 17,000 was another quote. Neither company turned up. First week of January, I had to take matters into my own hands, and that's where I've been battling blizzards and snowstorms, you name it. It's been hell. So yeah, I'm back now. I started listing again yesterday because I hadn't listed for a month. Started listing yesterday, and it felt good. It felt really good. And believe it or not, I've been going out and I've been seeing stock and I've left it there because I've been so busy and preoccupied. I haven't even been buying the stock. But then again, it's not like I'm short, is it? And you've seen my lockups. So should we get started on today's haul? Actually, before we get started showing you today's haul, I want to give a shout out to one of my probably my number one follower. She's a lovely lady who's going through it at the moment, and she's in the middle of moving to Northern Ireland. Well, I think it's Northern Ireland. Well, she's in the middle of moving to Ireland anyway. And that's Anya. And she's absolutely hanging, packed her entire life up, and she's moving in 2 weeks. So I wish you all the best and hope we still chat when you're in Ireland. So, charity shop haul. We'll start off with this beautiful little bowl. Now, unfortunately, it's transfer printed, not hand painted, but it is still a beautiful piece of porcelain. You have these pattern is classic rose, all the gilding and the pierced borders, and it is German porcelain by a company called Rosenthal. I don't know how I'm pronouncing it, but yeah, beautiful dish by Rosenthal. And classic rose collection. Everything you need to know is on the back there. Rosenthal Group. It is a later piece of Rosenthal, but you know what? It's still a beautiful porcelain dish. It cost me a whole £1. You know, the exchange rate for the pound to the dollar is like 1.10, so you're not really talking much difference. So whatever it is in sterling, it ain't far off now in dollars. I have overpaid for a couple of pieces because I went outside my comfort zone because I'm buying at charity shops and what they got. Then I purchased a set of these. Now, it's not normally my cup of tea, but they just appeal to me. And these are contrast. So you got a mixture of the dark chocolate brown, the deep black glossy band, and then the little white band. The pattern is called Contrast, and it's by Hornsey, designed by Michael Hunt in the 70s. And I bought a set of 6 of those for £4.50. And they look absolutely amazing. Everything you're seeing is actually already up on the site. So there's no point texting me now, what do you want for that and all this. It's already up for sale on the site. I've been doing it this week. Then back to a little bit of normality with crystal. And I bought 6 hot glasses. 2 of them were pretty modern and standard and I weren't really interested in. But I took them anyway because they're going to go back out to the car boot sale for £1 or £2 when the season starts back up in the spring. But I got absolutely stunning sound. A set of 4, I would say, bohemian hot glasses. Now, each glass is a different color. Now, this one has got an amber bowl and a clear faceted stem. Look at that beautiful stem. Amber bowl. This one got a blue, electric blue bowl with a clear stem. This one's got a clear bowl with an amethyst stem. And then you've got a clear bowl with a peach or pink stem. All of which got the same cutting on the bowls and all sound beautiful. Now, they sold me the 6 glasses for £3. The other 2 glasses did okay. They're modern crystal, more like a pressed crystal, if you like, rather than the cut crystal with amber stems. But they'll go out for a couple of quid. So I'll get most of my money back on the ones that are going back on the car boot sale. And I've put those up for sale now. And they're absolutely gorgeous. Lovely sound, nice quality hot glasses. This one was misdescribed in a charity shop. Now, I don't know how hard it is to read a name on the bottom, but that to me reads Royal Worcester, Fine China, 1947. Now, it could have been mid 47. It's obviously post 47 because it couldn't be pre 47 with 47 on there. I haven't attempted to date it. It could be 60s, 70s, 80s. I haven't attempted it. I didn't see the point. I've searched them online. Nobody's dating them. They're all selling. Some people have listed them as a cabbage leaf vase, some as a banana leaf vase, and others as an amphora vase. I've just put it as a leaf vase. And it's got these beautiful leaves in high relief, raised up off the bowl. And then these 3 handles, or loops for handles. And it is beautiful, fine English, fine china. It's not quite a porcelain, is it? But it's fine china by Royal Worcester. They had it listed as Royal Dalton and they priced it up at £6. So I was happy with that. The retail value on them isn't great. It's like 30 quid, 35 quid, but it was £6 is a good profit there. My Deadpool mug. I love Deadpool. Can't wait for this year when, what was it next year now? Deadpool comes out. I think they pushed it back a year. Then we have this little beautiful thing here. Well, this is probably my least favorite of them all, but they have got a very good following. And this is a porcelain or fine china figurine again. And I believe this one is, yes, Southern Belle, by Royal Dalton, HN 2229. Everything you need to know on these is at the base. And this one came in from the charity shop for £4 whole. So that's okay. I never buy these with damage because they were mass produced, and the minute they got a chip, there's just no value left to them. They have to be perfect. If you can get the annual editions or the limited editions, they're obviously worth more because there's not as many of them done. But even then, normally on a figurine, a limited edition means a run of 2 years or a year. And you'd be surprised how many they can knock out in a year, let me tell you. There's still hundreds and hundreds of thousands. If you're lucky enough to find one limited edition of 500 or 1,000, then they're going to hold some collectability and value. But again, £4, £25, £30, no problem at all for a Royal Dalton figurine. Bright light. Gizmo Parker. It's a modern one, but I love Gizmo. Everybody loves Gizmo. He was in the charity shop. Believe it or not, I paid £5 for him. It's in lovely condition, and I put him up for £15, so it's a profit. But it's more the variety than the profit, to be totally honest with you. I like having teddy bears. I sell them very well. I got a lot of stuff on my site. I made a mistake yesterday because at the charity shop when I was there, they had a Help for Heroes Bay as well. I should have bought that one, so I may go back and buy that. That may be in another video. But Gizmo Parker. Now, I did overpay for this one. Now, this is out of my comfort zone. But I like to branch out. You know me, I do not normally buy toys and collectibles and things like that. We have still boxed, but it has got a tear to the corner by here of the box, unfortunately, which will affect the value for people who like stuff mint in box. But it's still in the box. And it's a 2009 Captain Kirk. I think, is that Chris Pine who played Captain Kirk then? I don't know. It doesn't say. I think it was Chris Pine. I'm not 100% sure, but it's certainly not William Shatner. Anyway, Captain Kirk, 2009. I paid a £5 for it. I took a chance. I thought, well, it's got to be worth that and then more. Unfortunately, I put it up on the website for like 12 quid. I don't normally put cheap stuff up like this, but I need some variety. And the toy section's looking a bit thin. But when I looked online, they were selling between a £5 and a £10. So I paid practically all the money I could have bought it online. I just saved the postage. But Star Trek figure still in his box. I paid a £5. I probably overpaid, but do you know what? There's a variety again in it. It's something different on the website. So when they go there, there's something interesting. I don't just want them to go to the website and see all porcelain, all glass. I like a variety. So talking about variety, I bought these. A box set of 24 vintage classic fairy tale stories by Ladybird. Now this set retailed at £119.79, so £120 this set retailed at. Now I paid £8 for it, and I thought to myself, well, if there's no value in there, it can go to my daughter. But apart from one book where they've slightly ripped the top of the spine there, where they've pulled it out of the box, I don't think they've even been read. I've opened them up, looking at them to check there's no drawings and scribbles inside the box, and they haven't even been read. They're still stiff when I'm opening them up. Now, I paid £8 for it. I've put it up for £30, which is a fair price for all them books. It's 24 bucks. It's only a little over £1 a book. So that's okay. I told you the quality isn't the same from charity shops as car boot sales. It just doesn't turn up. Oh, it does, but extremely, extremely rare. It's not often you get, the hundreds of pounds item in a charity shop for a few pounds, but what you will get, you'll turn £3 or £4 or £5 into £30 or £40. And I've done that in a couple of places, but then you get the likes of this, which is a Russian Lomoshtov USSR Tiger. And that was £2, but again, they're like £10-15. It's not fortunes, it's little collectibles, but to be honest, it was more the fact I just wanted to buy some bits and get out and get to it, because it's been the last boot sale I've been to, I think, was November or early December, and pulling my hair out. I really miss the boot sales, really do. So on that note, I'm actually going to Malvern Collectors Flea Market next week, or week Sunday, 12th of February anyway, so 10 days. So I should get some lovely things up there, or at least that's the hope. But I am going to carry on doing some charity shops, and I may even pop up to my local indoor flea market or down to Cardiff and have a day out down there doing the antique centres, just to get back into it, just for the fun of it. So yeah, cute little tiger there. So that's this week's charity shop haul. It's not fortunes, but I'm probably going to turn 30, 40 quid into a couple of £100, and that's profit. There's nothing wrong with that at all. it's just nice to be back in it. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to cover? I've mentioned Anya. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year, wonderful Christmas if you celebrate it, or a nice break if you don't. I don't really care. As long as you're all happy and you've got somebody. And other than that, I'll see you in a few days. I'm going to film this week, hopefully, the Straits Chinese porcelain. I'm halfway through it, but as you can imagine, the roof took precedence because the roof got done, and then we had all bar a hurricane, and it ripped the felt clean back off, and we had a flood in the upstairs. So yeah, it didn't go great, but there's no leaks now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and for those of you who've stuck with me, especially over the years, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to what 2023 brings. I'm super excited, and yeah, I can't wait to get out and start digging in them boxes and show you some of the treasures I find. So, and I got a couple of big plans for this year. Stick around and you'll see. I got some really interesting big plans. Thank you for watching. Take care. Love you all, and bye for now.